The man brought his girlfriend to meet his family for the first time, but as soon as they walked in the door, the stepmother's son threw a water balloon at him. The man had no time to dodge. Luckily, his girlfriend caught the water balloon in time. She then turned around and threw it right back. The boy got soaked all over instantly and burst into tears. The stepmother rushed over right away and blamed the girl for picking on a child, saying she would be responsible if he caught a cold. The girl retorted directly and asked why they never worried about the man catching a cold when the boy did such things. The stepmother tried to say more, but the man's grandmother stopped her with a sharp rebuke. Soon, everyone sat down to eat, but the girl noticed that the entire table was filled with seafood that would trigger the man's allergies. She quickly stopped him from picking up any food. The stepmother thought she had caught the woman in a mistake and said all the dishes were prepared by the grandmother, implying the girl had never tasted good food and that's why she stopped him. Angered, the grandmother picked up a shrimp, put it in the man's bowl, and told him to eat it. But the next second, the man threw the shrimp into the grandmother's favorite soup. The girl finally lost her temper and demanded to know if they were really the man's family, since none of them knew he was allergic to seafood. The grandmother froze, realizing for the first time that she didn't actually know her own grandson. The man felt deeply touched at that moment. It was the first time he thought it was nice to have a girlfriend like her. The truth was, he and the girl were only in an employer-employee relationship, and their meeting had started as a misunderstanding. A month earlier, she was a delivery driver working 3 jobs a day. On that day, she rushed up 10 flights of stairs in one breath for fear of missing her delivery deadline. She ended up fainting right inside the customer's home. When she woke up, she overheard the customer talking on the phone. The customer said her older brother was far too picky. She mentioned he went through several nannies every month. Even raising the salary to $50,000 a month could not get anyone to take the job. When the girl heard how high the nanny salary was, she immediately recommended herself to the customer. But she didn't know the customer was actually finding a girlfriend for her brother. Soon, the woman arrived at the interview location the customer had given her. Once all the interviewees arrived, the man began screening for a suitable girlfriend. None of the women there met his satisfaction. One of the interviewees was even a man dressed up as a woman. He immediately kicked that person out and turned his gaze to the last interviewee, the girl. The girl pulled out her resume at once and prepared to introduce herself, but the man said she was too plain and had no unique charm. Just then, his stepmother walked over. She mocked the man for having such low standards that he would consider someone so plainly dressed. The man then told the girl he would hire her if she could drive his stepmother away. After hearing this, the girl squatted down at once and started rummaging through her bag for props. The stepmother never believed the girl dared to drive her off. She kept insulting the man with hurtful words. Just as the man was about to lose his temper, the girl suddenly pulled out a spray bottle and sprayed it straight at the stepmother nonstop. She said the spray in her hand was insecticide, made specially for noisy people like the stepmother who buzzed like flies. After hearing those words, the stepmother got scared and ran away at once. The man was stunned. He hadn't expected her to use that method to chase his stepmother away. Afraid he would mind, the girl quickly explained that the bottle actually contained facial mist, and she had just lied to scare them. This made the man appreciate her quick thinking. He felt she deserved to be his girlfriend, so he agreed to hire her.